Buying a home will never be the same again. And as we shift into this new real estate market, it is going to be more competitive than ever. And as one of LA's top realtors, I need to explain why having a buyer's agent can make all the difference in navigating that competitiveness. Hi, I am Matias Masucci, your trusted Los Angeles realtor. And here's a bold statement to start with. You don't actually need a buyer's agent to buy a house. In fact, a seller doesn't technically need a listing agent to sell their home either. So why would you want to use a buyer's agent? And why not just work directly with the seller's agent? Well, here's why. Historically, there's been a lot of confusion around who was representing whom in a real estate transaction. Buyer often assumed that the agent showing them the home was working with their best interest, but in reality, that agent was representing the seller. After several major lawsuits in the 1980s, California introduced laws requiring agents to clearly disclose who they represent. But that brings us to today's big question. Why do you need a buyer's agent in LA? Well, there isn't just one reason. There are many reasons, and I'm going to break down the top 5. Plus, stay tuned for a bonus tip at the end of the video. So let's not waste any more time and let's get started. Starting in at number 5, we have to talk about expert knowledge of the market. What does that mean? You may have heard this a lot. Do I even need a buyer's agent? I mean, I'm the buyer and I feel like I'm doing all the work. I'm on Zillow, I'm on Redfin, I'm finding the home myself. And look, I get it. But let me ask you this. If you watched a tutorial on YouTube of how to represent yourself in court, would you really feel confident going up against an attorney with years of courtroom experience? Probably not. And a buyer's agent gives you the advantage that comes with years of expertise. Look, we encourage you to look and do your own research. Absolutely. But having a professional by your side means having someone who understands the nuances of the LA market that you may not have time to investigate. Los Angeles is a huge city with hundreds of neighborhoods and different type of properties, and also different type of ownership types. Now, a buyer's agent would have the time to understand the difference between a condo, a co-op, a tenancy in common, all things that you may not have the time to investigate. A good buyer's agent knows where to look and, most importantly, how to look. We guide you to find the right spot for your lifestyle and budget. For example, if you're looking for luxury neighborhoods, of course, Beverly Hills and Brentwood are the obvious answers, but there are differences between Beverly Hills City proper and Beverly Hills Post Office or Beverly Crest, and you need to know and understand those differences because if you're looking to move into a neighborhood with great schools, your address will make a big difference. Also, if you're after a more artsy vibe, you may want to check out Silver Lake and Echo Park. But look, even if you already know where you want to live, maybe because of your kid's school or your work, this is where a good buyer's agent really shines. Because through relationships with other agents and an understanding of market trends, we can make your offer stand out and help you get what you want. The LA housing market changes fast, and a good buyer's agent keep track of those changes, making sure you're making smart choices. They know what homes are worth and can tell if a property is fairly priced or if you're looking at a great deal. Now, coming in at number 4 is something very important. Access to properties with limited exposures. Many buyers spend hours on real estate websites doing all the work to find the property. You go to open houses, maybe even knock on neighbors' doors to get the inside scoop. In some ways, you're acting as your own buyer's agent, and there's some truth to that. But here's the thing. Many buyers still can't find the home they really want. So why is that? Because there are things like pocket listings and off-market properties that you won't see on Zillow or Redfin. In LA, many homes sell before they even hit the market. Some sellers keep their homes off the market for privacy reasons, or for a myriad of other reasons. These hidden listings are some of the best opportunities, but you won't find them on your own. That's where a buyer's agent comes in. We hear about these listings through our network of real estate professionals before anyone else. For example, in neighborhoods on the west side of Los Angeles, we often hear about properties before they go on the market. By working with the buyer's agents, you get access to those hidden gems, increasing your chances of finding the perfect home. Coming in at number 3 is negotiation power. Let me tell you a story. Sarah was a first-time home buyer who found her dream home in Venice Beach. It was perfect, cozy, with a backyard and walking distance to the beach. But competition was fierce. So I helped Sarah craft an offer that stood out by highlighting our flexibility on the closing date and reducing contingencies thanks to my relationships with inspectors and lenders. In the end, the seller's agent chose our offer because they wanted a smooth transaction for her elderly client. A good buyer's agent can manage emotion, handle tough negotiations, and bring people together to get the deal done. We understand the details of property transactions and know how to use market data and seller motivations to get you the best price and terms. With a buyer's agent, you're not just buying a home, you're making smart decisions and protecting your investment. Coming in at number 2, guidance through the process. I get it. Buying a home can feel a little bit overwhelming, and there are actually a lot of steps involved. From inspections to appraisal and escrow, there's a lot to handle. A buyer's agent helps with every step. We arrange important inspections and make sure everything is done right. We explain the appraisal process, sometimes even meeting with the appraiser and providing valuable comps to ensure that your rights are protected. And we make sure that the contract protects you. With a buyer's agent by your side, you can move forward confidently, knowing you have an expert on your team. And lastly, coming in at number 1, protecting you from costly mistakes. I can't stress this enough. Buying a home isn't just about finding the right property. It's about avoiding wrong decisions. And trust me, real estate mistakes can be quite costly. One client of mine found a beautiful home in Bel Air, but the disclosures had gaps. So I brought in an inspector that I trust, and we found foundation issues that would have cost my client upwards of $50,000. So we were able to renegotiate the price and save the deal. A buyer's agent is your safety net. We catch what you might miss and protect your investment, ensuring you don't regret what may be one of the biggest purchases in your life. And now, here's the bonus tip. Have faith. Okay, let me tell you. What does that mean? In LA's fast-paced market, a buyer's agent is your advocate from start to finish. So we handle the details that protect your best interest and help you find the right fit for your lifestyle. So what this means is that you have to trust the process. Any good buyer agents would have a workflow that they would follow, along with a lot of information that they're going to share with you through the process. Because it's not just about helping you buy a home, it's also educating you so that you can make a smart decision. Thank you for watching. If you're looking for more insights about LA living or need help finding your dream home, you know where to find me. And remember, in real estate, as in life, it's all about making the right connection. So until next time, explore boldly and live passionately in LA.